audience with. We'll get into facilitation skills later on. Okay. You maintain decent eye contact with your audience, and you wasn't afraid of looking up when you were thinking. So you're thinking images. So you're looking up, looking for images and words. So that's good. You had a bit of a call to action at the end as well. Feel free to allow your arms to move. They also want to be part of the speech. They also want to talk. We talk a lot. Actually, means that our communication, around 60% is body language. You know, around that 55% to 60%, 25 to 30%, then it will be a tonality. And only about 7% words. So allow the body to speak and interact as well. And if you can for your next presentation, you can just raise your voice a little bit to ensure that your voice reaches the very back of the room and bounces back to you. Other than that, thank you very much. Would you like to respond to the feedback that you received from your fellow students?
Yes. I will talk more louder now. And it was very nice to hear your feedback.
Okay, round of applause. To the left of Jared. To the left of Jared. Yes. Your name?
Divya Singadas.
Divya Singadas. Okay. Define my class.
Okay, welcome everybody, dear brothers, dear Matatis. Do you feel sometimes your life became a little bit too much a routine, sometimes maybe even a little bit boring? Time to break out of this routine and do something exciting and say yes. Yes. So why not to go on a pilgrimage, visiting holy places? This is something which brings you out of your regular mind frame and gives you new insights, new experiences. Like you all came here to Shita Mayapur, leaving your home, some maybe residing here. And the benefits you can get, you meet saintly people, you meet people you really feel inspired having their association. By hearing from them, you can feel how your faith is increasing. So there are many benefits of residing at a holy place. And there's a time when you might have to leave the place if you're not a resident. And at that time it's important to make it something internal. While we're here, we might gain a lot of impressions, but then at some point it's really good to bring it to the heart. So this is what you want to take home, your realizations while being at such a place, while having that kind of association. And for this it's very important to make a commitment, because at one day you will be at your home again and your daily life takes over, and very easy to forget what you have received within that holy time. So that's very important to make like a sankalpa, something which leaves a deep impression within you. This is you take home, this you implement in your day-to-day life. And this gives you nourishment. And this will give you a kind of inspiration to come again to the holy place. Because you relish it, you cultivate it further in your day-to-day life. There's 1 minute left. Many things are said, and I can see you're very happy here in the holy land of Shila Mayapur. And I'm sure your happiness will increase if you keep the proper attitude while being here at the holy place. It's always good to remember that when we associate with devotees, then that we have the spirit of service. It might be that we come into the association for hearing, so we hear in the spirit of service. We really would want to serve the speaker by giving our full attention.
Singer Peru, would you like to ask your students for any feedback on the speech?
Of course. If you have any feedback, feel free to share.
I think it was very professional. Thank you. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, very, very engaging, man. Spoke to everybody in the room. He spoke from the heart. You always seem
It's too professional to give me.
I'm not a professional speaker.
You say that you have a lot of confidence speaking in front of the public. You have nice body language, open body language, it seems. Like you said, Joy said, nice eye contact with the public also. But you really feel a lot of confidence from you and the topic, you really know what you're talking about. What was a little bit missing from you that you didn't introduce yourself and how are you connected, when you are a guide or what is your name, how you are connected to the topic. Just after some time I understood what is the topic and still I didn't understood how are you connected to this topic besides that you have a life. Nice work. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, Divya Singer Peru. You had a very powerful, engaging introduction, and you had natural arm language. Natural arm language is very organic. I also noticed you have natural bodily swings. Organic body turns, which is good. Which gives you, means that you seem very relaxed. It gives off the impression that you're relaxed on stage, even if you're not relaxed. It still gives you the impression that you're relaxed. And if you're relaxed, the audience is relaxed. And if they're relaxed, they can hear it properly, which is good. So there's a few people pointing out your question. By asking that question, it allowed you to show that you're confident enough to have the solutions there to routine life. So that was a good way to start a speech. Some suggestions for or recommendations for your next speech is take off your bead bag. Take off your bead bag so it's not a block or something that you can potentially fiddle with. So generally I'll try to keep as clean as possible, because as long as you've got a pen in your hand or a bead bag or I don't know, a dainty or something in your hand, then it allows you something to fiddle with. And at times you were swinging from foot to foot like a pendulum. Right? So in Canto 4, you see that Sati was going in and out of the house like a pendulum. So she wasn't sure whether to leave or not. And it's explained that because of nerves. So I would suggest what you did later on in your speech, which was walking around a bit more. That's a good way to walk off your nerves. But if you rock from one foot to another, then you'll come across that you're very nervous. So a way to walk off speech, a way to walk off nerves is to joke, set an exercise, or just use the space and walk it off and breathe as well. So be careful of that. And actually, it's interesting in the science of body language. The closer the body part is to the head, the more conscious control you have. But when it's far away, it's hard to consciously control. So you can tell a lot about what a person wants to do based on where their feet are. Right? So just like, for example, if you're speaking to someone and one foot's pointing them and another foot's pointing the door, that means they want to leave. So in our speeches, we're going to try to, and in our body language and our control, we're going to try to look at how we can consciously control these unconscious habits, and subconscious habits that we can bring into our talking and our presentations. Would you like to respond to the feedback that you've received from your students?
I'm very grateful. I feel further encouraged to work on this and hope there are more opportunities during our classes.
Okay, round of applause, please. opportunity to share, what I'm going to ask you to do is to get into pairs. Even if you've spoken already, that's fine. You're going to find a space in the room and you're going to perform your 3-minute speech to that person or to that three. Accept their feedback, switch over, and the other person will give their speech. Okay, so just in a pair, you'll speak to another Kumar, you'll give some feedback, another Kumar will speak to Shamananda Krishna and give feedback. If you've spoken already, you just listen. If you've spoken already, you just listen to a speech, and you can join another pair and be an audience for another pair. Okay, so find a space in the room, inside or outside the room, and we'll come back. We'll come back quarter past 5. Yeah, so be back in the room quarter past 5. Okay, off you go. If you're leaving the room, you can come back quarter past 5. So that gives you 3 minutes each, plus 3 minutes to give feedback. So plenty of time. So when you're giving your speeches, make sure you're standing up. Don't sit in a chair. Stand up. Move. How's that? So what do I do? But all you're doing is that the same view you have with a friend, you just extend that to them also. As soon as there's one so as soon as you realize, hey, we're friends, it helps. Over time.
I want to speak on how then by the time I got to the Christian I reached the point in my life where am I going to go? And got really caught up in suffering. I would spend a lot of my time looking at all the things that was going wrong. That was my first problem. I was focusing on all the things that were going wrong and focusing on myself. But then I realized I came across this like it's working better at this. Then I realized the only thing I can do is work on myself. That's the only thing other people are out of my control. As long as I work on myself, I can inspire other people to work on themselves. So through that, I really thought, I was like, okay, how am I going to do this? I had to really go into my heart. I had to put my heart, listen to my heart, and what I should do. I really dug deep. Thought about what I've been doing in my life the whole time, what I should do.
Yeah, just stand on the street.
I came music. So the conclusion that I went to the is two things. It was that one, I will do things, guide you out. don't know the mentality. So, thank you for listening. I hope you found that enjoyable. Yeah. What do you think I should work on? Yeah, yeah,